What's going on, guys? It's your boy CMB back in the building, back with another video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Now, let's get into this really quickly, guys. We're talking about your boy Jermall Charlo. Got some exciting news. You guys know Jermall Charlo and David Benavidez have been going back and forth, talking about fighting sometime this year, possibly in September. David Benavidez has been applying the pressure to Jermall Charlo. Jermall Charlo talked a big game in the beginning. You know, he said he wanted to go up to 168 to chase the Canelo fight. He was asked about fighting David Benavidez. He said he'd fight David Benavidez. As a matter of fact, he said he'd break his neck. And once Benavidez started applying more pressure, saying, hey, if you're about that life, come on up, let's fight. Charlo seemed a little bit hesitant. You know, he talked about David Benavidez getting the vaccine, and he talked about not fighting, fighters under 25. He said he'd fight him at a catch weight. He said a lot of stuff, and a lot of people were kind of side-eyeing Charlo. Not just his detractors, his fans, of course, as well, which I think is a good thing. If you're a fan of a fighter and, they start doing some stuff that, looks a little suspect, it's okay to call them out on it. There's nothing wrong with it, in my opinion. I think it keeps the fighter honest, in my opinion. But, like I said, I have great news to report. Jermall Charlo's sounding like the lion that I thought he was. So, I'm going to play this clip. It's going to be the whole interview is going to be on Brian Custer's Last Stand podcast, and I want you guys to listen to this clip of what Jermall Charlo had to say about David Benavidez. So let me get my laptop, guys. I'm going to play this clip for you. Let you hear the words out of Jermall Charlo's mouth himself.
See you and David Benavidez fight. Yeah, let's make that fight happen. I'm gonna knock his little punk ass out. I promise that. I put that on everything I love. I give him about 4 rounds, 5 rounds. I knock him out about 5 rounds, 6 rounds, no more. He can't hit too much. I'm powerful. I'll explode on him. Trust me. I do my thing. I've been doing this all my life. Put me in there. Put me in there with the I'm a lion, bro. Let's get it.
All right, guys. So you heard that. That's Jermall Charlo talking like the warrior that I expect him to be. He's talking about knocking David Benavidez out. Like I said, a lot of times when the fans apply pressure, these fighters, they'll come through in the nick of time. They have to, because they know the pressure is on them. It's mounting, and this is a good fight. I heard him talk about how David Benavidez gets hit a lot. I noticed in the fight that he was, taking a lot of shots from Ronald Ellis. But here's the thing: David Benavidez is still a young fighter. There's some stuff he can he can work on. I'm sure he knows that himself. But you can't deny that David Benavidez is a monster in the ring. The way he dismantled Ronald Ellis, the way he was throwing combinations, the way he was throwing those shots to the body, he's not an easy win. And Jermall Charlo, he's a great fighter as well. I thought he improved a lot when I saw him in the Derevyanchenko fight. This is going to be a war, and I think this fight needs to happen. This right here, if this fight happens this year, one of these guys, whoever wins this fight, Canelo is being put on notice. If Canelo can get past his next 2 fights, Billy Joe Saunders and Caleb Plant, he's got his whole year schedule. He's got those 2 fights and possibly a fight in December. Some people are speculating Triple G, but we're going to have to see about that. I don't think he can overlook these 2 guys. So there you have it, guys. Jermall Charlo talking like a warrior. That's what I like to see. I like both of these guys. Jermall Charlo's going to have to step up to the plate. It sounds like he's going to do that. Typically, I don't like fighters moving up a weight class and not getting acclimated first. I heard Jermall's talking about fighting, I think, in June or July. Maybe he should take a fight at 168, a lighter touch, get himself acclimated to those bigger guys, and then, fight Benavidez September or October time frame. There's plenty of time. If Canelo can fight 4 or 5 times within a 12-month time frame, these guys can do, just as much, in my opinion. So tell me what you guys think. Do you like what's coming out of Charlo's mouth? And this is what real boxing fans want. They like the guys talking their talk, walking the walk, and making these good fights. That's what boxing is about. We want to see good fights as fans. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section about Jermall Charlo coming out and saying, hey, I want that smoke. So let me know in the comment section, guys. It's the CMB. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. And I'm out. Peace.